Round 4, I believe? Wow, I'm not really bad at keeping track here. Well, we did Hunter. Have we not done Priest or Shaman, have we? Or have we done Shaman? Have we done Shaman? No, for a fact, we have not done Priest. The Priest is the worst class in the arena. Should we do Priest? Let's do Priest. All completely different tempo, different situation. We have Ancient Shade, which is a really good card if you're already winning and want to push up the board, but the Priest's hero power is healing, so this is kind of against Abomination is really good versus an aggressive deck, and we need to take back the board. And Warless Engine is a 2-drop, but if we have a Dragon, it's a really good 2-drop. I'll do the 2-drop. Let's hope for some Dragon synergy. Working Infiltrator is a 1/2 mana, 1 stealth. It's really good over these two. Triple through the average. Evil Heckler. Inner Fire is tad gimmicky. Spellbender is not bad, but Evil Heckler is really good 4-drop. Let's get the Dragon synergy. Frostwolf Warlord has some consideration, but I kind of want to get the Dragon synergy down. So Spellbreaker again, not bad, but I'm gonna go with the Dragon synergy. Eviscerated Evil. Games don't last long enough for it to be a great card. It is a decent board clear, and that's really hard to get in Arena, which is making me want to consider it. But Matter Bomber is also good for trying to get back in the board. 6 damage randomly split to all characters is quite a lot. Let's do Matter Bomber. Another Dragon, but I think Cold Master is still better in all situations. You can throw it behind a taunt. If this gets taunted up, throw it behind it. Pretty good. Oh. Spectral Knight or Crusher. I think we're going to go with Crusher for the Dragon synergy. And also because it's a little better. In some cases, it's really good. Lance. I'm not sure what's going to hit, but it's better than these two. Dread Crusader. It's a 4 mana 3/3 that's with taunt. And that we have a 4 mana 5/4 with taunt. So you can see how bad it is. Priest can't get weapons. And this is basically... You really go for the Murloc synergy, so go with the Lance Carrier. Really solid 3-drop. Divine Spirit, yeah, it's very average. It looks really good. You go, oh man, play 6, you get +6 health. But then again, what if you have no board and you're trying to catch up? And this is nothing. So, but this on 3, and we don't have a 3-drop yet, is really good. And +1 health, I think, is a little bit better than having Wind Fury. But also the mech, which might become important later. Bomb Lobber is a really good card to get you back on the board. Bloodsail Corsair, I don't think we're going to come off enough weapons for it to be good. And Pine-Sang Summoner is only a 2 mana 2/2 with an I mean, if you face against a 2 mana 2/3, so he plays a 2 mana 2/3, you are only with Pine-Sang Summoner in your hand, well, you're always going to lose it because it's going to die for free. So Bomb Lobber. Ooh, we can go with a second Fairy Dragon for the extra fair. Ooh, actually, Force Max is also good. It's a giant late game card. We already have one of them, but 2 of them ain't bad. And also, Scarlet Crusader is also a really good 3-drop, though. You play it on 3, you can kill almost. It will always kill the 2-drop if they play, unless it's like a weird exception. If it's a 2 mana 2/3 or a 3/2, it'll kill it. Oh man, they're all good choices. I don't think there's a wrong choice here. Fairy Dragon's a little bit too weak in my opinion. It does have the synergy, but I think we go Scarlet Crusader. Oh. Some people say Holy Nova is awesome. Some people say Holy Nova doesn't do enough for the cost. I think we didn't pick up the Eviscerator Evil, so I think Holy Nova is pretty good here. I think we're going to have a little bit of a board at the very least, so let's do Holy Nova. Entomb versus Flame Juggler. Oh man. A late game card versus a really good early game card. I don't know which one's better. It's very much tempo though, so I'm leaning towards Flame Juggler, but then Entomb could be great. But I think games are normally over before it's pretty early. But Entomb is such a great card. It kills something and it gives you a card draw. Well, not card draw, but it just makes your deck bigger. Which is kind of it's close, but I'm gonna pick Flame Juggler. Death, it's a 2 mana 2/3 versus Death. Take that. It's a Morgan and shit's not even think. Pain? Yeah, I think Pain's pretty good here. Go with Death and Pain. Another Death? What's better than these two? My last, this is 5 damage for 2 mana. That's awesome. It's all to face. Just does nothing. Doesn't help me with board control at all. Inner Fighter again. The gimmicky card. Changes minions attack to health. Yeah, I mean, what situation was that maybe helpful? So we're gonna go with death. Ooh, in 2 versus a 2-3. Now the problem is starting to rise here with 2 deaths. This is another hard removal, but we have 1, 2, 3. Halfway through we have really just 2 good 2-drops. 3 early game cards, and these 2 are kind of gimmicky. But to Tomb, I probably should take River Croc, but I'm gonna take Entomb. Shrink Meister is a great 2-drop. The River Croc again, but the Shrink Meister beasts its bests in any situation because of the battle cry on it. And Core Hound, 7 mana, 5 health. No, that just dies, especially in Priest where you want a high health minions so you can heal them up. Ooh, Kraken's pretty good. So we're getting a little heavy in the late game here, but probably won't pick another late game card. Power of Glory, doesn't do enough. And Cult Master, which could be good, but I don't think we're gonna have. But Kraken's better. Cult Master is worth some consideration. You can have some of these guys tie off, but there's nothing too like, oh my god, that's awesome synergy that makes me want to pick Cult Master. A second one. Oh man, Light Bomb? This is just gonna be a late game control deck with 2 death and a 2 holding over and Light Bomb. You can do some consideration with Shadow Fiend, but it's a 3 mana 3/3. So that's nothing too great, but Light Bomb. If we're losing, we top deck Light Bomb, we can almost kill the board almost always. So take Light Bomb. Shadow Fiend. Ugh. See, it's a 3 mana 3/3, and if we need to draw a card, then so a lot of times like Confuse is just weird. It can be really helpful or it can be really hurtful. It does a lot, but doesn't really help you a lot. Well, this is a 3 mana 1/4, and this is a 3 mana 1/4, so I'm automatically picking the last card. So Mookless Champion is gonna be a little interesting. I'm gonna go with it. It's not like the greatest of cards. It's pretty meh. I don't think we're gonna have a really good early game board presence, but those 2 were just too bad. Ooh, Creeper or we really don't have a 4-drop. Which makes me want to pick up Holy Champion, but we don't really have a really good 2-drop, and this makes Cult Master better. It makes Lance Carrier better. It makes there's another card in here. Oh, Mookless Champion a little bit better. I think you got to give it the 2. The Crusher is also good, but again, we don't want to pick any more late game cards, so I think we go with Creeper. Yeah, even though I'm really tempted to pick the solid 4-drop, but it's too good. Shattered Sun Cleric. Here's another card that Hondo Creeper makes good. You can argue that Heal Bot allows you to heal for a lot, and that's pretty good in Priest, but I kind of want to go with let's actually have a board presence here, and we only have really 2 3-drops, so 3 drops is pretty good here. Ooh. A 2 mana 2/3. Board clear. Another Holy Nova, basically. They could throw on the board and make them play around it. Or Web Lord. So how many battle cards do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is not looking like good. 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're 9. No, we're not picking that then. We might. I think it's Sheep with this really late game board clear deck. I almost want to pick Sheep. Yeah, I'm gonna. But you just go. It's either like you go for the creative one where it has some really interesting situations where it's gonna be really good, or do we go for the solid, pretty borderline? We'll see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 cards. I want to play exactly on turn 2. Do I want to take a third one? Well, 1, I'll always play this on turn 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. Sometimes 6. So we have 6. I really want to pick it. I'm gonna go with the fun one. Argent Horse Rider is pretty good. Holy Smite is also pretty good, but I think we want a 3-drop. Holy Smite is a good consideration though. Ice Ranger or Wolf Rider? Circle of Healing, we do not have any synergy with it. It just would heal the board, and we don't have a really sticky board with a high health besides these two guys back here, so it's pretty pointless. Wolf Rider is a basically 3 mana, do 3 damage. Can get off the board, but I think Ice Rager. Ice Rager. It's close. They're both average, and I don't think there's really a. Do we have a how much? What's our sudden response? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are like cards you put on the board, charge 6. Cards you would play on the board and immediately have an effect. 7, 8, 9. It's pretty reactive. So, do we take a 10th one? It's either 3 mana do 3 damage, or this could easily die to a 1 drop or a 2 drop. Talented Wolf Rider. Thought Steal? It's a 3 mana, draw 2 cards. It's pretty good. Raid Leader doesn't do enough for the mana cost. If it was a 2 mana, that'd be pretty good, but no. And I don't think we, even though this helps with Cult Master, helps with a few stuff with, but I think Thought Steal. And personally, I just like Thought Steal in general. Orc Brute. 2, 3, 4, 5. We only have 5 3-drops, so Orc Brute isn't that bad. And also, it's a really solid 3-drop for tempo. Valen's Chosen. Oh man, it's also being we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards you could play a buff on pretty easily. Even if we coin one of these off and then play a buff on it. Or we do Giblin Stalker, which is a great 2-drop. Ah man. I think the +1 spell damage actually puts it over the top with Holy Nova. And Holy Nova, I guess. And I guess Light Bomb, but that's not. It's a little less. With Stalker though, I mean these two are really close. The perfect world, I'll be pick this one, then pick this one because they work great together. But I think I'll pick Balance. Ugh, I think it's just Sunfear Protector. Convert. It's 2 mana. Draw a card you want. So sounds really good, but sometimes the selection isn't great. It has to be an enemy minion. We don't have enough buffs for Egg to work. Let's see here. Lance Carrier. Actually, let's count this. Lance Carrier. Valen's Chosen. Sun Cleric. Matter Bomber, there we go. Bookless Champion. There's one more, I thought. Oh, Explosive Sheep. 7. So it's 7 activators for Egg. Yeah. Sunfear Protector is just good. It's a 2 mana 2/3, and sometimes it's a great upside. This is a weird deck. Like it turned out having a lot of early game, but at the same time it's got a really strong late game. So I do not know where this deck's gonna end up going. It could be great, it could be horrible. It just matters what draw if we don't draw the late game early. If we draw the late game early, it's gonna be horrible. But if we draw the late game late and the early game early, this deck's got the potential to do a lot of wrecking.